must step in and we must talk about the real issues, because what we know from polling and message testing from the NAACP and the work that we're doing with our civic engagement program is that when you say our democracy is at risk, well, where I come from, Brooklyn, New York, they're like, democracy? What does that mean? Right. We have to break it down to things that relate to people's everyday lives. And for the longest time, that's not what we've done. Right. And what we find is that when we are able to sit one-on-one, when we have relational organizing, meaning where we are talking to our friends and our family, people who know us, and they tell us about why this is important and what it means to that school that our grandchildren are going to if we are not mindful of engaging in the process. If we talk about what's going to happen to Pookie and Ray Ray, if we aren't on top of what's happening with the parole board and what's happening with criminal justice issues, if we're not talking about, what's going to happen to that child care center down the block where, a lot of our neighborhood kids go. It's about making this relevant to us. And those big issues of, people are dealing with their own lives, and it's hard out here. Right. And so I don't want to say we're apathetic. What I want to say is we have to do the work to collect our cousins and talk to them about why this election is important to them, to us, to our community, for our kids and our grandkids yet to come. Right. That is what it's about, and I don't want to deal in a scarcity mindset, and I believe that with information we do better, and those of us, and that is why Reverend Haynes is getting on a plane from here, going somewhere to talk to another group of people. He has been doing this all year. That's why we have 21 days left, and we're not going to tell you who to vote for, but what we're going to tell you is the need to talk to those in your influence circle. You don't have to have a title in a national organization to have influence. That's right. Because there are people that listen to each and every one of you. That's right. And so these next 21 days, it's important that you talk to your friends, your family members, and if you need help, you can go to naacp.org, where there are materials that helps you to have the conversation, where there is sample language that you can put on your social media page to talk about the importance of voting. And so what the D9 has done in sort of working collectively, please raise your hand if you're a member of the NAACP. Oh, look at this, looky. All right, put your hands down. Raise your hand if you're a member of NCNW. Nice. We already saw the people who are members of the D9. Raise your hands again. Excellent. We are stronger together, and the NAACP is working with all of these organizations. Oh, raise your hands if you're Blacks in Government. Excellent. We are all working together to do the same thing, and that is to talk to the people who we know, to ensure that if they have questions, we're answering those questions, we're making materials available to help us, and it's just about telling our own truth.